During times of uncertainty, it's comforting to know we have a healthcare system in our community that's been committed to supporting us for well over a century. In this current time, we are standing together, and our bond is stronger than ever. KDMC, caring for our community like no one else can.
All right, guys, we got Devontae here. Who wants the first question? Neil, start us off.
Hey, Devontae, probably your last game in the pavilion. What's that going to feel like?
It's going to be a most definitely an emotional moment, but, I'm just proud that I made it through these 4 years, just be able to play in every game and make it through healthy. So just going to try to go out with a bang in our next game.
Just for clarity's sake, you're eligible to come back for another season if you wanted to. Have you made that decision that you're not going to?
Yeah, I definitely made that decision that I'm not. I feel like I'm ready for the next level, and I had a great year with my team, and so I just feel like I'm ready for the next level.
We'll go to John.
Devontae, how much more personal is this game considering that you guys lost in Nashville, about a week or so ago, and that kind of took you guys off the bubble? Does it make it that much more of a personal game for you guys?
Oh, definitely. They came and gave us a great fight. Our last game against them, they came out with more energy. So, we're definitely going to be looking forward to for them coming in and, giving them a hard time during this next game.
Go to Nick.
Devontae, after Tuesday's game, Kermit said that was one of the most complete games he'd seen you play in 3 years. Just what's your motivation been to play as well as you have down the stretch?
I just focus on, just winning. Things that I can do to win. I know that I have my team with me. I know they're going to make plays for me, but I know that I'm the main guy that, that's going to, ice the game. And so I just try to focus on doing that.
In what ways do you feel like you're a different player than you were when Kermit first got here?
Before Kermit got here, I wasn't playing a lot point guard. So, him putting the ball in my hands more and making decisions, I feel like that's really what's been it.
Any more questions for Devontae? All right. Thanks, Devontae.
Thank you.
All right, guys, we got Coach Davis. Coach, you want to start us off?
I will. Thanks for being with us, guys. First of all, Hadeem C. and Demencio Vaughn have left the team for personal reasons, and we want to wish them the best. We'll honor 2 seniors on Saturday, Romello White and Devontae Shuler. Obviously, I've only coached Romello for 1 year, but I've been very impressed with Romello. I mean, he's a guy everybody in our locker room really likes. He's a really good teammate, how hard he pulls for his teammates. And I think Romello is playing his best basketball kind of over our stretch of winning whatever the last 6 out of 8 or 8 out of 12. I think he has been a huge part of that. Played great against Kentucky. And so I just think a lot of great basketballs ahead of Romello. Obviously, Devontae has been here for 3 years. And I remember the first time that I met Devontae and, and just watch him grow as a young man and grow as a player. And, from maturing academically and maturing into a leader. And, he had such a great sophomore year on our NCAA tournament team. And I thought he played terrific, with TD and Brian was kind of the unsung hero on that team. And then obviously really progressed as a junior and playing like a first team all SEC player this year. I thought the Kentucky game was one of his more complete games that he's had. He was so efficient on 10 shots, 7 assists. And so the biggest thing, both those guys will be missed. And but we talked about it a bunch. The only way you have a fun senior night is to win. And so I know that's the utmost importance in a really key and critical game for us against Vanderbilt on Saturday.
Go ahead, John. Starts off.
Kermit, when it comes to what you just said with Demencio and Kadeem, I mean, what were your kind of conversations with them kind of like when they, decided to leave the program?
Yeah, I'm just going to leave it as that, John, that they just left for personal reasons, and we just wish them the best.
Okay. And following up to that, how much more personal is this Vanderbilt matchup, considering, that they beat you guys last week, and after the game, you said that you were off the bubble. So does that make this one kind of more of a personal game?
Well, I think that I really don't think that personal things matter this time of the year. I really don't. You've got to bring a really good game Saturday. I thought Vanderbilt was terrific against us. We had our best, but they made some unbelievable shots. They played well. It was senior night for a couple of their guys, and they responded. We didn't. And, so they played tonight against Cincinnati. But I think it all, maybe it sticks in the mind of our players. We'll see. But regardless, John, whether we won or lost that game, I mean, it's a big game for us, seeding, 5th, 8th, and then going down the stretch for postseason opportunities.
Go to Nick.
Just procedure to start. What can you do for senior night this year? What are the limitations on what you guys can do for the players?
Yeah, the families can't participate on the floor. You hate that. They'll be in the stands, but we'll honor the families on our jumbotron. But the players can be out there and accept their senior award. And so it's just one of the things that you miss with COVID. And, but hopefully with the arena now being, get 50% or close to it, whatever the protocol is that there'll be a lot more people be able to come to the game and get a chance to watch Romello and Devontae, for the last time in the pavilion.
Did you ever have a point where you tried to get Romello and Devontae back, or did you kind of know this was their last year despite the extra year?
I've just not had one conversation about it, Nick. We've just been trying to be the best team we possibly can be. And if they wanted to have that conversation at some point, they can. But I leave that strictly up to those guys, and I really think they're both ready to take a next step and to play professionally. If something didn't go right and they wanted to have other conversations after that, I'm open to that for sure. But I just want those guys to do what's best for them. And I think they're both looking forward to trying to be pros.
Any more questions for Coach? All right. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.